Hello and welcome to the Tech Nuggets video channel. Today we're talking about smartphone features that you want to avoid when you're looking to purchase a new smartphone. And this is, I'm making this in order to guide you so that you can avoid having a buyer's remorse for purchasing a smartphone that is not suited to your needs and that is giving you a lot of problems. So I have watched a lot of reviews on the internet about smartphones for the past several months, and I think I have gained enough knowledge to make a good, sound decision on what smartphone I need to purchase next, based on what I learned from those experiences in watching a lot of smartphone reviews. And I have listed a few smartphone features that you want to avoid when you're looking to purchase a new smartphone, so that you won't make a mistake in buying your next smartphone. Okay, the first one is being a budget phone model or a flagship phone model. A budget phone model usually has very low features that you want to avoid, because sooner or later you'll experience problems in using it. And so I want you to avoid buying budget phones which are in the lowest in the types of smartphones being offered by the brands. I also want you to avoid buying the flagship phones because they're too expensive. And if you look at how many the time that you would be able to use the smartphones that you buy, sometimes it's also a cause of buyer's remorse, because you spend too much in the smartphones that in less than 3 years you want to replace for a new one. Okay, so the next one is if you find that the phone that you are looking to buy is not using a Type-C charging port, leave that cell phone alone and go find another one, because other types, the standard for charging ports now is the Type-C charging port, and it is a robust standard, and it is better than the Lightning port of Apple and the other micro USB ports that have been used in the past. Another feature that you want to avoid is a phone that has low charging wattage, usually 10 watts. Avoid those 10 watts charging wattage. Aim for at least 18 watts or more. And the next one that you want to avoid is a phone model that has unknown software update offerings. It means that the manufacturer has not explicitly stated for how long operating system update is going to be made, and for how long security updates for the software will be provided by the manufacturers. If you find that the manufacturer is not explicit in showing for how long the software updates are to be made, then avoid that phone model. And the next one is If you find that the smartphone that is offered to you has less than 8 gigabytes of random access memory or RAM, then avoid it, because as of this time, a 4 gigabyte or less than 8 gigabyte of RAM is no longer sufficient to efficiently execute the new programs or applications that are being developed for smartphones. And also, if you find that your smartphone is offering less than 120 gigabytes of file storage, avoid that one also, and look for something that has a minimum of 128 gigabytes for file storage, because if you go for the 64, sometimes a big portion of that, say 25% of that, will be utilized by the system software, and almost nothing is left for your applications or your data. And aim for 128 gigabytes minimum for the smartphone that you want to buy. And corollary to that is avoid buying a smartphone model that still utilize the EMMC type of data storage. That is a very slow way of storing your data, and the speed of your smartphone will be compromised if the file storage that is being used by your smartphone is still EMMC. Look for the UFS method of file storage if you're looking for a better response in your smartphone. And the last one that you want to avoid buying is a smartphone that whose manufacturer has no physical local corporate presence. It means that the manufacturer has no local office in your country, and that means that it may not be serious in offering its products to your citizens. If a manufacturer is serious in providing long-term services to its consumers, it must establish a physical presence, a physical corporate presence in your country. And if the manufacturer of the cell phone you're looking into buying has no physical corporate presence in your country, then avoid that smartphone model. So those are the smartphone features that you want to avoid when purchasing your new cell phones. And if you avoid these features that I have enumerated, you will be more likely to enjoy the smartphone that you have bought, and that you will be avoiding a buyer's remorse after purchasing your smartphone. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I will look forward to meeting you again in my next video.